Hi, I'm Carmen, and this is a Miscellaneous Vegan, and welcome back to Coaching Mondays. And I find that doing these Coaching Monday videos after work works better for my schedule, but as I'm looking at the videos, I do look tired, and I just arrived home from work. And if anyone younger than 20 and you're still in high school, do not get a job. Be your own boss, period. Working for someone else is annoying, period. Facts. I tell my son this every day: do not work for somebody. Create your own business. Because when you reach 40, I guarantee it that whatever job you have, you're not gonna like it. And in today's video, we are going to learn about foods that can change your mood, because I need that today. I had a long day and I need some of these foods. So let's stick to the video. So the 7 foods that can help change your mood. Let's talk about it. If you haven't done so yet, make sure you like and subscribe for recipes and reviews in New York City and around the world, for Coaching Mondays, and for the added vlogs on Saturdays. So let's start with berries. Raspberries, blackberries, blueberries. They're packed with antioxidants and vitamin C that help fight inflammation in the brain, that helps with neurotransmitters that can adjust your mood. So I really love to use blueberries in my smoothies. I also put them on top of my yogurt. Sometimes I sprinkle a little granola and then the blueberries. In addition, I do like this quinoa porridge, and I love to add blueberries to it. So that is something for you to do. You're not feeling a little happy, you having a rough day like I am, make yourself a blueberry smoothie. You could add some bananas in there for the potassium. Or in the morning, you could have a quinoa porridge or oatmeal and sprinkle some flax seeds in there, because we're gonna get to flax seeds, and blueberries. And that will help to adjust your mood. So let's move on to the second food. So the second food is green apples. So green apples are loaded with fiber and antioxidants. So you're getting the double whammy with blueberries and green apples. So green apple has the additional fiber that you need. It also won't spike your blood sugar levels. So that's important for those of you who are diabetics or trying to measure out what spikes your blood sugar levels, especially after you do a fast. Because when your blood sugar level spikes all of a sudden, that can worsen your mood swings. So just be mindful of that. So green apples are a really good source of nutrition and also a good source of adjusting your mood. A bonus about green apple is once you take that crisp, tart bite, it actually can be refreshing and uplifting. So let's move on to the third food, sweet potatoes. So sweet potatoes are like a natural comfort food for me, and I think for a lot of people. They're loaded with complex carbs that help increase serotonin. So if you remember my other videos, I talk about serotonin a lot, because that is the happy hormone. Sitting by a window with the sun, that increases your serotonin. So eating sweet potatoes make you happier. And they're rich with beta carotene, I think it's called, and that helps brain function. So you know, most of your emotional well-being and mental health needs foods that are loaded with those antioxidants and the nutrition that I'm mentioning out of these 7 foods. You could bake them, mash them up. You can even roast them over a campfire. You know I love to camp. If you haven't seen my vlogs in camping, I have created just a playlist for that. But get yourself some sweet potatoes. You'll be happier. So let's move on to the next food, which is leafy greens like Swiss chard, kale, spinach. Those are absolute powerhouse. They're packed with folates, which play a huge role in producing dopamine. So that also makes you happy, right? A daily dose of a green salad or a smoothie will make a huge difference in your mood. Now, let's move on to the next food, which is walnuts. Walnuts are my #1 go-to nuts because they are packed with omega-3 fatty acids, which are essential for brain function and reducing inflammation. And studies have even shown that walnuts can increase clarity and focus. So let's move on to the next foods, which are seeds. Chia seeds, flax seeds, pumpkin seeds. They are all powerful nutritional seeds. They provide protein, magnesium, and omega-3s, all of which help to reduce anxiety and stabilize your mood. Sprinkle them on oatmeal, as I mentioned before, or your salads, or blend them in a smoothie. So let's talk about the next food, which is chocolate. You know, I had to go get it. I keep this by my end table and in my dresser. So dark chocolate, just make sure that it's 70% cocoa. Dark chocolate is a food. If you're vegan, make sure there's no dairy in the chocolate, okay? If you're not vegan, then just make sure it's 70%. So dark chocolate contains flavonoids that improve blood flow to the brain and magnesium that helps calm the nervous system. So just a small bite will make a huge difference. And these are the brands, this is the brand that I like to use. If you haven't seen my camping video, we did make vegan s'mores, and this was the chocolate that I used. But I usually have these. As you saw, I went into my drawer. But those are the 7 foods that can help improve your mood. And I really recommend them because after I have these foods, especially on a stressful day like today, I am more at peace. So right now I am dressed to go to yoga. So I'm gonna head to yoga because that also helps with my stress. And after yoga, I usually will have a salad and then a smoothie bowl, which has blueberries. And in my salad, I do sprinkle little flax seeds. And in my smoothie bowl, I have blueberries, bananas. I put dates in there to sweeten it up if the bananas aren't completely, like, totally ripe. Because you know when you have bananas that are super ripe, they're really they're high in sugar. And then I top it off with a little bit of granola and dark chocolate. So I'm having almost everything that I mentioned today in this video, except for the sweet potatoes, because I don't have any. I have to go food shopping. But I would have roasted some sweet potatoes and threw it in my salad. And that's all 7 foods that I'm having in a salad and in my bowl. You can have all 7 foods in one day. Make a salad, add all those vegetables, those fruits, add the nuts, the walnuts, and you will be happier. I guarantee it. I guarantee it, because I use this method of eating and fasting and everything that I'm mentioning to you guys on Coaching Mondays because it has helped me. I have suffered from depression. Other things that I'm not going to mention here on this video, but these tools I'm giving to you on during Coaching Mondays because I know that I can help someone out there like I've helped myself. So hopefully I am. And please comment down below. Let me know what other things that you would like to discuss on this channel on Coaching Mondays. Remember, Sunday is my recipes and reviews. Mondays are Coaching Mondays. And now I'm adding a vlogging section to my channel on Saturdays. Especially since I did my fast, my 3-day fast. So make sure that you guys stay tuned for that because that's coming up hopefully in the next 2 weeks because I'm still editing it. 3-day camping fast that I did, solo camping, because I talk more about that in the video, but it's just things that you should do for yourself. Think about yourself. Thinking about yourself is not selfish. It's self-care. And I talk about that in my self-care playlist. I'll link it below. But you gotta take care of yourself first. You have to put yourself first. God, or whoever you believe in, and then you. Because if you don't take care of you, no one will. No one will. So you gotta take care of you. Put you first. You can't put your children before you, because if you can't take care of you, you can't take care of your children. So that's just what it is. But as you can see, I had a long day, a stressful day, and I'm gonna go relax. I have about, what time is it? An hour before I have to go to yoga, and I'm driving there because I am not taking the train. And I will see you guys on the next video this Sunday for, this Saturday for a vlog, and then on Sunday for a review or a recipe. So see you soon. And always remember, sweeties, be real, not perfect. Bye. I think I'm gonna have a piece of this chocolate. I think I'm gonna have the salted cashew, 85% dark. I think I'll share some with you guys. I love this chocolate. This is what it looks like, if you're still here. But I'm gonna take a square for you and a square for me. Here you go. Enjoy. Yeah. Yeah. Then I'm gonna sit right here. My chocolate before I go to yoga. It's good, right? Hope you're enjoying it like I am.